Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Just Goodness 333 Little Homestead. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm talking quietly because it's very early in the morning and the rest of my house is still asleep. But I wanted to take time. It's raining outside. I was going to finish filling up the garden beds, but can't do that in the rain. So we're going to do something very exciting. I'm just going to bring you along for a very short video. I am harvesting worm castings. I'm going to show you my worm farm setup and show you how I refill it. And so here we go. And this is my fresh, first in the morning look. Don't judge me. Okay, this is my worm farm. It's just made from some of the cheapest little Walmart totes that you can buy. This is a little Sterilite tote. My boys actually did this for me. My oldest son has worms, has a worm farm, and he and my middle son Travis, who you may see on some of the videos, they got together and got this for me for, I think, my birthday last year. So this is the top. As you can see, there's 1/2-inch holes drilled, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 across, so they're like every 2.5 inches or so. This is for air. Your worms need air. Now, this is inside. Get some better lighting. This is the inside, and I want to show you something. I'm going to harvest all these castings. Everything in here is just pure castings. But look at this. Because I knew I was going to harvest for the last month or so, I have only been feeding him in this one corner. So there's not many worms over here. I want to show you the worms. There's an old banana. And there's our worms. And there's a lot more under there too. It's kind of cool in the house this morning, so they're not moving very much. What I'm going to do, this is the super easy way to do it. I'm going to leave everything in that corner. Then I'm going to pull this stuff out and put it into this other tote. And I'll bring you back after I've done that so you can see all the inside of this tote. I'll show you how they set it up. Okay, we're back. I hope you can see this in that black tub. See how much worm castings we harvested? That is just amazing. That's several gallons. Probably 4 or 5 gallons of worm castings. Let me get out of the light and you can see better. Okay, this is the very base. This is the base of one of those totes with no holes drilled in it. And in this base, he's put a brick. It's maybe 2.5, 3 inches tall. You could use wooden blocks, but you don't want to use anything that can't handle some weight. I think the wooden blocks, if you use treated wood, it would probably seep into the soil. And even if it's good treated stuff, we just want to stick with something that's not going to leach anything. And so this is a nice paver right here. There are no holes in the bottom of those. Here's the top section of this tote. You can see he's drilled the same holes all through the bottom as he did in the lid that I showed you. And all around the top, about 1 inch from the top, there are holes drilled. These are air holes. Your worms need air. What happens is you set this in here. Like that. And then on the outer edge, you can see the air holes right there. This is if you get too much excess moisture. Moisture can drain down. There's also a way that you can just pour a little bit of water over this and it'll drain to the bottom. And then you can come back the next day, take the top piece off, and you can pour out the worm tea from the bottom. I haven't really done that. I figured if I want to make worm tea, I'll just use a bucket and one of those little $3 aerators for a fish tank. And I'll make it that way. So here's our little pile that's left. That's where all of our worms are. I'm going to go outside and get some plain old soil from outside and some leaves. And I'm going to fill this back up to about here. And then that'll be that. I'll bring you back and show you that. Okay, here's what it looks like, filled with just a shovel full of topsoil and a bucket full of leaves. Now our worms are still over here in the corner. I think I'm going to, oh, there's a bug. It came in with the wet leaves. There's our worms. Cold little critters. There'll be just like thousands of them under here. They're very cold. It's still early morning and my house is cool, but you can see them starting to move. But I am going to now get them out and about. They love to congregate and love to bunch up. I've got some moldy old bananas. I'm just gonna squish that and burrow it down here in the leaves. They'll start coming from there over to the other food. They'll work their way. I'm going to put it all around so they'll start working their way all around the pile. Oh, I'm going to so have to wash my hands again. Squish them, stick them down in here. Now you're not going to have food odors as long as you don't pile a whole bunch of food in here. This is quite a bit, these bananas, but I didn't want to waste them. I won't have to feed them again for several weeks, I think. I'll cover these up with some leaves. That's why I like to use leaves. You can use wet newspaper, not the glossy stuff. You can use shredded paper. You can use wet cardboard and shred it. Just make sure you take out all the tape. Nothing glossy. And there you go. Now they're set. I think I brought in some bugs with these leaves. That is not good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not even going to do an outro. I look a hot mess and my hands are filthy. I've been playing in dirt and worm poop. Oh, I want to tell you. I am not an expert. If you want to see some expert worm care, go to AJ's Green Topic. I'm going to list a link to his worm videos in the description below. So if you like this video, like what we're doing here in our small backyard homestead, and if you want to come back and see us, come back and see us. We'd be glad to have you. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.